Ladies and gentlemen, your excellencies, dear ambassadors, good morning. I would like to welcome you all here in Saqqara, one of the largest royal necropolises in Egypt, that houses the oldest stone building in history, the Step Pyramid of Djoser, as well as many other pyramids of kings and queens as part of the Memphis necropolis on the UNESCO World Heritage List. It is also a unique tourist destination that offers to its visitors an incredible experience discovering its rich ancient Egyptian treasures, but also through the development work carried out by the Supreme Council of Antiquities to improve the services provided to visitors in partnership with the private sector. This came within the framework of Egypt's National Tourism Strategy, which was announced late November last year, aiming at a rapid increase in the number of inbound tourism between 25 and 30% per annum to achieve a threefold increase in seats capacity on flights, which will then increase the number of international tourist arrivals to Egypt to 30 million by the year 2028. It also aims at encouraging and enhancing the investment environment by designing master plans for destinations and launching new investment opportunities and enhancing the tourist experience. Saqqara is the land of secrets and great discoveries that have always attracted the whole world to Egypt and its unique heritage. Today we will unveil one of those secrets and announce the discovery of two large embalming workshops of humans and animals, as well as two ancient Egyptian tombs and other art crafts exhibited here on site. The excavation was carried out by an Egyptian mission led by Dr. Mostafa Waziry himself. I would like to seize this opportunity to express my appreciation to the members of the excavation mission and Dr. Mostafa Waziry, as well as the employees of the Supreme Council for Antiquities, for the efforts that they have always exerted to make important discoveries and to preserve Egypt's heritage. I witnessed their hard work during my visit last month. I also met the working members of the mission who revealed this new discovery. They are also responsible for discovering so much more, continuing to inhabit the world and make the headlines of local and international news. I assure you that Egypt, especially the archaeological site of Saqqara, did not yet reveal its secrets, and there are many more to come. والآن اسمحوا لي أن أوجه الكلام للدكتور مصطفى وزيري، أسيب له المنصة لأن يشرح لحضراتكم الاكتشاف بالتفصيل. Now, please allow me to leave the stage to Dr. Mostafa Waziry, who will detail this new discovery, very important to understand the embalming methods of ancient Egyptians. Again, I am happy to welcome you all here in Saqqara. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, just to refresh your lovely memory about the work here in Saqqara. The work started April 2018 in the other side of this area. We had to take something like 1,500 cubic meters of debris out. 6 months working very hard. After those 6 months, we discovered one of the most beautiful tombs back to the Old Kingdom, 5th dynasty, we call it Wahdi. 65 statues carved out of the mountain, well painted, well decorated. We did continue our excavations. Then we found a big cache of hundreds of mummified animals. Some of them are cats, some of them are lion cubs, mongoose, velvet monkey, scarab. Couple of months later, we did continue our excavations. Then we found big shafts underground, almost 15 meters underground. Then, in the first one, we found 50 wooden coffins and mummies. The second one, after a couple of months, we found 157 wooden coffins and mummies. A couple of months later, we found another one with 250 wooden coffins and mummies. Do you still remember last May 2022? We did announce a discovery here. It was May 30. We did announce that we discovered one of the biggest cache of bronze statues, 150 bronze statues. And then also we found a bunch of tools, cosmetics and this kind of stuff. And also we found wooden coffins. At the time, if you still remember, we had the guys who they are representing the museums, like the Grand Egyptian Museum, the Civilization Museum, Cairo Museum. Then, how about Civilization Museum? They said, I can take the whole tools of those cosmetics. Okay, no problem. How about the cache of the bronze statues? Cairo Museum. I can take the whole cache, 150 statues, to Cairo Museum. How about the Grand Egyptian Museum? He collected most of the wooden coffins to be displayed in the Grand Egyptian Museum. So we have rules. Whenever we discover anything, we should not keep our treasures in the basement or storerooms. They should be displayed in the museums, like Sharm el-Sheikh Museum, Kafr el-Sheikh Museum, Cairo Museum, Grand Egyptian Museum, Civilization Museum, all the museums that we have in Egypt. And by the way, we have 40 museums in Egypt nowadays. How about our big discovery today? August 2020, last year. When we did our excavations in the other sites, we found a big shaft with a bunch of wooden coffins and mummies. I don't know how many. When we started digging, we found that this shaft is going beneath the mud brick wall. So it was not easy and it was not safe to continue our excavations beneath this mud brick wall. So we decided to move to the site. I hope that some of you still remember. Look at this mountain. The entire mountain was covered completely under debris, sand, dust, everything, like the rest of it. And excavations did not stop yet. We are going this way, west side. During our excavations, what did we discover? We discovered the biggest two embalming, we call it house or workshop. One for human and one for animals. We found all the tools that they used in ancient time, like some of them, we're gonna see them in this showcase. We're gonna see all the tools that they used. We're gonna see also the ratting or this resin, this black stuff that used to cover the mummy with, to protect it from the chemical reaction, to protect the mummy of either the animal or the human. We found also linen, bunch of linens. We found nitrate salt. You're gonna see all of them, the big jars with nitrate salt. And of course, you know the story of the mummification. They have to keep the body in the basin for 40 days at least, in the water, and then after those 40 days, you're gonna find the body. It's only skin and bones, that's it. You're gonna see also some of the tools that they used to fill the inner parts of the mummy with this kind of materials. This is what you're going to see in a couple of minutes. During our excavations, we found also one of the greatest tombs. We call it Ni Husud Ba, which is located there. It's not that big, but it's a very beautiful tomb. Back to the Old Kingdom, 5th dynasty, 4,400 years old, with all the daily life scenes and another life scenes. We're gonna see cultivation, we're gonna see harvest. This guy used to work as the supervisor of digging canals. He was also the high priest of the goddess Ma'at and the god Horus. And he was the chief of the writers, the scholars. He got different titles. During our excavations, we found also one of the tombs up there, back to the New Kingdom, something like 3,400 years old, Min Khibr Ra. And we found this beautiful statue inside the tomb of Min Khibr Ra. In this hieroglyphic, we're gonna read his name, and we're gonna read that he used to work during the time of the King Thutmose III, and also some, we believe that also Thutmose IV. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, on behalf of the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities, on behalf of Mr. Ahmed Issa, on behalf of all of my colleagues, I would like to thank you for coming. I would like to enjoy the rest of the day. It's not the end. You will go one by one to enjoy the sights. You're gonna see some of my colleagues are waiting there to explain more and more and more about the details of the discovery. And what I said in Arabic, I would like to say it also in English, that we have today a very good sponsor, Salma and Walid Style Venture. Those are the guys who took good care of the tent, of the catering, of everything. In fact, we are very happy with this collaboration with this Style Venture. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I wish you all the best and see you very soon for the coming discovery, inshallah. Thank you.
يا احمد يا احمد يلا كلمتك يا ترجع ترجع شويه
شكرا. تعالوا نكمل هنا العمال لسه دول اصحاب النادي القهرة.
يلا يا عم خالد
يلا يا جماعه بعتوا كاميراتكم طيب.
يلا مكانكم يا رجاله مكانكم يلا يا جماعه ممكن نبعد شويه. دول واقفين كده مستريحين وسايبيننا احنا مش عارف. انا ماليش يا باشا اشتركت جزر خالد صح؟ ايه مش جزر مصطفى يوسف جزر فاكر والله بس عادي مره شويه عادي لا مره عن كده عادي بس مره عن كده والله يستفاد مش سهل. انت لما انتوا هنا عمال اكلمكم بس الضرب اللي هناك يا جدع عادي. سو خش كمان قرب عليها شويه انزلي برضه خديها عشان فرق الكواليتي. خلص بقى هتخلع دلوقتي انزل وروح عايزك تفهمش كده. ها؟ سلتش قوي يا محسن. اظبط الكلام. وحش قوي عشان واعلان للماء ده يا محسن. انا بس انجز بقى. تعالوا كل غلبه. تعالى على خساره صدق الراجل الندب فهم السليم الرجال سيبك منه
صور يا احمد ابو اسبوع معانا الواد سالم بتاع الوزير ده فتح المقبره ماشي صور يا عالم انت على الجماعه بقى على الوصول على السوق انت على الجماعه ايوه
لا هتصور؟ ولا هتصور الشغل؟ لا اتفضل.
يا احمد اقول لك
نفس الجبنه
سيبك من الهري ده كله بقى. تمام، صورناه حلو. تعالى بقى هنا.
تعالى كده
جوي اصورك معاك.
يلا.
انا اصور بس صورة معلش. ماشي.
ثانية عشان بيصور. اصبر عشان يبقى تصور.
جيب التمساح كله معاك.
ما انا هنروح فين؟ ما انا وريش الا ايه
4
ثواني دول
ثواني
بتاع ديت الاضاءه وحش، تقلب بسرعه ثانيه الاضاءه وحشه اصلا. مضغوط
صوتك جاي وحش.
فيديو يا عم كلها اللي على النت.